Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to another Legend of Zelda Link to the Past Randomizer. Today things are going to be a little different because instead of trying to get to the end, beat Ganon, get the Triforce, see the credits, what we're going to be doing is randomized in various places throughout the world, in place of things like some bombs, a bundle of arrows, 5 rupees. Pieces of the Triforce have been placed in those chests and boss drops and anywhere. So, we have to assemble the Triforce ourselves. We don't have to beat Ganon for this. But let's go ahead and we'll start this off by making our character. So this is still going to be our good old buddy, Lenk. And Lenk will most likely no longer be a Lapras. So let's see what Lenk is today. I don't know what that is. Let's go. This seed is sub 2 hours guaranteed. Well, this might be a short stream then. Actually, I say that. This seed is sub 2 hours for someone who's good. I'm like a dog ghost. Okay, so I have to get 20 Triforce pieces. You can see that above my hearts. That's going to be our running tracker. Also, this is standard. So unlike the last randomizer where everything was open from the start, here we do actually have to go rescue Princess Zelda to start the game. Which means in the first chest we are guaranteed a weapon. The weapon it gave me was bombs. I already don't like that. So I guess this is now the ghost of Lapras. Oh, okay, I like that even less. Welcome to how I'm going to be fighting for a while. I'm going to be laying down a block. Oh, thank goodness. I was going to say, I'm going to be laying down a block and letting enemies run into it. But no, we got the fire rod. Ugh. Can I not pull this? Guess not. I'm just hoping to get some drops from these guys, like maybe some more bombs. Hey, Rupee. Alright, so in we go. And we will begin our descent into the lower parts of Hyrule Castle for the front of escape. Just gonna ignore all these people. Haha, I lied. I'm not getting any decent drops off of these people. So one benefit to getting bombs early is when I get to back of escape, there's the bomb wall that I can check. And look at that, we already got our first Dorito. Ayo. 1 down, 19 to go. Alright, so now we're just going to continue our way. I'm going to take this pot for good luck, and the pot is gone. So you'll notice, though, the enemies are normal this time. The enemies aren't randomized. There's going to be slightly less randomization in this. It's more focusing on, we have to find these Triforce pieces. This is a very boring way to kill enemies, but it's kind of what I have to do at the moment. Don't turn around, don't turn around. Oh, look at that, 5 arrows. And the ball and chain guard. So, luckily for me, these pots are here, and the pots have always been the easiest way to kill the ball and chain guard. You only need to hit him with 2 pots. A bottle, which means we can check Sick Kid as soon as we get out of here. Which, that's basically what we're going to do. We're going to get out of Escape and immediately head to Kakariko, because there's tons of checks there.
Don't worry, Zelda. Lenk, the goofy dog ghost thing, will guide you safely out of the castle.
Just ignore all these people. I'm a friendly dog ghost. I don't want to have to fight. And look, they don't even want to fight me. They're walking past these people. Got the princess in tow, they don't even care. Or maybe they can't see me. And it makes sense for the princess to be in the castle, so they wouldn't get upset about that. I mean, she's supposed to be in prison, but... There's a princess. Alright, so here, like I said last time, you actually have to have Princess Zelda with you to push this. So when you do an open seed, it already starts open. But because this is not, this is what they call standard. Ooh, ooh. I do not want to fight these mice. Alright. So now we're getting into the back of Escape, is what they call this section. And it's, oh gosh, I forgot that it can only take a certain number of hits. I have a red potion. I died. Oh gosh, I look so weird as a dead ghost. Alright, save and continue and get back into it. So it starts us right back here, which again is fine. Hey there, little Phelan, thanks for coming in. So you may have missed, we've already found one of 20 Doritos. We're off to a good start. Also, Lenk is no longer a Lapras. Link is now, this dog ghost thing? I don't know what he is exactly. I'm just gonna ignore all these snakes. Then I have to get by these 2 snakes. Easy enough. Oh. Hey, another Dorito. Alright, so, the interesting thing about this is I don't have the lamp, but because this is required, I wonder if my... But because this is required, I'm given the lamp, or lamp-like properties of the being able to see. Let me know if my voice improves, because I don't think there should be anything wrong with my setup for it. Check the cable going into my mic, but it should be fine. And everything looks decent on my end of it. Come here. If you're gonna whine at me, I'm gonna give you some pets. That's odd. Give me a second here and I'll check it on my end. Right, I forgot I have to do that. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna talk for a bit. Okay, yeah. I hear what you're saying. Gosh, let me see, because I think this is gonna actually end up into the actual video I'm recording as well. Hey there, Lady Liliana. I'm having some audio problems for a second. Give me one moment. Alright, let me see if that made any difference. Nope, it did not. Alright, how about this? Okay, that seems to have fixed it. Okay. So then... yeah, alright. All better. So the first, like, 10 minutes of this video may have some weird audio quality from me where my voice is a little scratchy sounding. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I need to be marking stuff on my tracker. I'm bad about this. I got bombs, I got a potion. I don't have anything to track the Doritos, but that is tracked on the screen. I don't really need to track the keys and treasure chest, because I believe that this isn't Key Sanity, so it won't be that big of a deal. Ooh. Got him. Is it you? Is it you I need to kill? It was you I need to kill. So, one of the things that I was mentioning was that because I have to do this back of escape, I have to be able to attack. So the game gives me a weapon. The weapon the game gave me was the red rod, which makes these blocks. And the block can hurt enemies. I don't like this weapon. Alright, so we used a bomb. And here we're going to get a few more chests. So, things like the map and compass and all that are no longer randomized either. Which means that it's not as crazy of a randomizer as the last one I did. But it's still going to be a little wacky. Alright, so let's open this up. And we're going to get another chest out here. Princess Zelda is safe, and I guess I gotta go around you. A Dorito for saving the princess. Okay, so I can go ahead and mark this. I can go ahead and check out all those. So, the crystals and stuff are still randomized, which means Tower of Hera is a regular pendant. Those two are crystals, and that's all we know for right now. There we go. And now to Kakariko Village, where I've definitely got enough bombs to open up all the things there. So we will be getting all of the checks from Kakariko. And we only need to find 17 more Doritos to fill up our Dorito bag. I mean, get the Triforce. So here's going to be our first stop. Good old Blind's Hideout. 5 chests here. Very good stop. Let's go ahead and start pushing all these blocks. There's a Dorito. 300 rupees. That's nice. Another Dorito. And the net. Something we didn't get in our last randomizer. And a sword. Yeah. Swords are good. Go and pick up some of this money. So now I can actually get fairies, which means I hopefully won't be dying as much. I have a bottle as well. But now we can fight Aghanim. If we end up fighting Aghanim, we can fight Aghanim the way he's intended to be fought. With the Swagnet. Alright, so we're going to go to Kakariko Well. We've got another 5 chests in here. So there's one. Bomb. Some more money. A heart container. And a piece of heart. Just some love down in Cackwell. Alright. Some more money. And can this be Dorito number 6? Oh, it's the lamp. Okay, well that gives us Death Mountain access. Alright, so we've got the money. Let's go ahead and see what Bottle Merchant has for us. The cape. Okay, it's weird, but well, sure. I don't got any problem with that. What's in here? Nope. Oh, I got it. I got the chicken glitch, but in a weird way. So there's a thing where, like, you throw the chicken into a wall as the bomb is exploding, and it, like, forces the chicken to, like, glide through the wall. It can actually, like, soft lock your game with a graphical glitch, but, I didn't think I was gonna get it, so I wasn't really worried about that. And then I got it, and I almost would have gotten the glitch. Had I, like, hesitated a little. Hey, Sick Kid had our Dorito. I don't know that I want a Dorito from the Sick Kid. That doesn't seem like a good thing to do. The hook shot. Well, there we go. That's a much better tool. Alright. So let's go down here and do the race. We'll check what's in the library. We got a Dusty Dorito on a bookshelf? Nope, piece of heart. Now, as for the flavor of these Doritos, they're not quite orange enough that I don't know that I would say that they're nacho cheese Doritos, because, like, those are orange, and these are pretty yellow. Cool Ranch Doritos are pretty yellow, but they've got those, like, blue and red specks. So I don't know that we can say that they're Cool Ranch Doritos either. They do make normal, plain, no flavor Doritos. 8 seconds gets us the flippers. So, they might just be flavorless Doritos. Or you could say it's a graphical limitation and they couldn't put the speckles in because they just didn't have enough pixels and that they're Cool Ranch Doritos. You can't get me. Okay, so come around here. Right, I have to go into the Dark World to get that item. Or have the shovel. So, nothing in here from good old Stumpy. Alright, so now that we made those checks, let's get some of these checks on Lake Hylia and south of Link's house. We'll go into the desert as well. Go, Bomb, go. Okay. Oh, it's just a ferry here. I'll take the ferry. Well done. Let us have a cup of tea. Putting some puns in my randomizer. Alright, so first things first, we'll go down to the dam. We'll get our 2 items from here. What is hiding in the damn chest? Another bottle. Okay, we got 2 bottles in the bug net? I gotta start finding some fairies. And we'll drain the water and see what's waiting for us out there. Another bottle. Okay, so very bottle friendly. I need to update my tracker. I'm bad at this, guys. I'm sorry. 2, 3. We got the lantern. We got the cape. We got the swag net. And a sword. And the flippers. I keep thinking like, okay, that's it. But it's not. There's always like one more thing. Alright. I get so excited about finding things that I keep forgetting to mark them. Alright, so we'll go into this cave over here. I'm gonna ask your name. I once had a fish dinner. I still remember it to this day. No, you don't tell me your name. And what do we have? Magic powder. That was also something we got very late in the last randomizer. Very nice to have. I'll mark that right now so I don't forget. So this seed is giving me a lot more interesting utility, but not really a lot to go for dungeons. We can't go into the dark world, so things like the hook shot and the fire rod don't really mean a lot. Right now it's looking like we're gonna go to Eastern Palace. There we go. Oh, the mirror is up here on, Desert Ledge. Okay, got rid of those guys. Now we exit the desert and go back to, checking Lake Hylia. We'll check, Ice Rod Cave, Mini Moldorm Cave. There's a few checks we can check out here. So, in order to get Dark World access, the things that we need are a hammer and a glove upgrade, or 2 glove upgrades. And then, in addition to having those, we also will need the Moon Pearl, and it would be nice to have the mirror, which we've seen where the mirror was. Am I out of bombs? I'm out of bombs. Oh, no. Can one of you guys drop bombs? Oh, no. Okay, so with no bombs, I cannot continue with Lake Hylia checks. That thing got me. Okay. I was trying to see if I could kill some enemies for some bombs. It wasn't working. So, let's start at Sanctuary. I'll travel back around to Kakariko and I'll buy some bombs. Doesn't feel great, but you do what you gotta do, you know? Okay, so we will. Yeah, because like the bomb checks that I know where it's like, oh, I could definitely get some bombs here. A lot of them are like you have to pick up rocks, and I don't have gloves. I can't pick up rocks. I don't want to bring a fish all the way to Bottle Merchant. That's not a shop. I don't have a bomb. I can't get into the restock hut down here. Sometimes you can get a bomb from these bushes. Nope. Alright, we'll go to the shop. 50 rupees. Oof. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, because I have a lack of bombs, is I'm actually gonna open up the restock room. So this is something that I always liked in the game, but I feel like not a lot of people knew about. There's no real reward here, but in this room, you can always get 4 bombs and I think just 5 arrows. Yeah, 4 bombs and 5 arrows. It's nice. And there I get a bomb, of course. So you know what? Let's save and quit. And I will go back to Lenk's house. Just for a slightly faster start. I'll get this heart. So now we'll just go south, straight back down to Lake Hylia and continue our checks. I shouldn't have wasted that bomb on that fairy fountain. To be fair, though, I would have needed 2 bombs because I'm going to need a bomb for Mini Moldorm Cave here, which has a lot of checks in it, but then I'll also need one for Ice Rod Cave. And Ice Rod Cave is something I absolutely don't want to abandon because it's annoying to get back to without the flute. So the hook shot helps me out here because these guys die instantly to it. If I can hit them. There we go. And last one. Last one. Last one. There we go. So, 5 checks here. Let's see what we get. We get 10 arrows. Alright. 300 rupees. Okay. Hey! Dorito from the thief. Another 10 arrows. And a piece of heart. 7 Doritos. We're almost halfway done. We've only been going for 30 minutes. 7 of 20 Doritos. This may not be a long stream. If this isn't a long stream, I'll find something else to do. Because, like, I don't want to leave you guys out in the dark with an hour-long stream of me finding 20 Doritos real quick. Alright, so these crabs hurt. Oh no. Oh, I just walked right into that. Okay. So lucky for me, there's a fairy fountain right here, but it also might be quicker for me to just walk outside and die. Oh, I've got the flippers. I can check flipper checks. Okay, so I don't want to die. I do want to, from here, start making flipper checks. So let's go heal real quick. You know what? Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drink this potion. Let this bee out. Because I believe there's fairies in here. Yeah, there are. Please. Stop. Go away, bee. Oh, I ate one of the fairies. That's okay. I can still get a fairy later. So the bee is a friendly bee. He wants to be my buddy. Be my buddy. Okay, I think I want to take this warp before anything. Nope, no, I did not. I want to go back. Take me back. Ooh, okay, there we go. So now I can go up here and get Hobo Check. So let's see what Hobo Under the Bridge has for us. So far, a lot of people have had Doritos. Like, am I stealing chips from people? It just seems weird. I don't know that I want chips that these other people have been holding on to. Alright, so what do you got for us, Hobo? Oh, the book. Book means we can get the mirror. We have access to the mirror now. Alright, so it looks like the plan is I'm going to go and, I'm gonna go and get... I'm gonna go and get, the stuff from Zora. Then I'll dip down into Desert to go and get the mirror at least. We'll see what we can do there. Also, Piece of Heart on Lake Hyrule Island. Or Lake Hylia Island, so probably won't be getting that. But up here by Zora, we're going to get a couple of checks. The first check will be the waterfall. So 2 treasure chests in here. What do we got? We got Ice Rod and a Dorito. Alright. Soggy Dorito in the waterfall. Okay, now we'll go up to Zora, see what we got. What kind of sale we got on flippers today? And we already have the flippers. Oh, that's blue mail. Alright, so we're gonna grab that. Flop. Alright, let us go. Grab... What do we have for sale? 300 rupees. What does it get me? Is this going to be an expensive Dorito? No, it's an upgraded sword. Wow. 300 rupees can get you the legendary Bane of Evil, the Master Sword. Which, tomorrow we will be playing Skyward Sword HD, and you will be able to see the origins of the Master Sword in that game. And color change. Now we are a slightly blue ghost instead of a slightly green one. Alright. So all that said and done, let's warp back to Lake Hylia. And we will head to Desert. Go get our mirror. I need to mark a few things. I got the Ice Rod. I got Blue Mail, Master Sword. That's it. That's it. Oh, I got the book. Okay, so going well so far. Things are off to a good start. Back down to the desert we go. Yeah. Leave me alone, bird. Go ahead and get the book ready. Ow. Look at that good boy ghost dog. Look at that good boy ghost dog. Oh, he's such a good boy ghost dog. I'm assuming what you mean by ghost are like the sand people. Like they pop up out of the sand. Those things are weird. But yeah, they do almost kind of look like they're running away from me. Forgot that was there because I just played a randomizer where it wasn't. No, 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 no. Oh, I have the Master Sword. I deal, like, super damage to everything here. Because this dungeon's not intended to be done with the Master Sword. Hey, bud. Hey, also, you wake up. Oh, Ghost Doggo? Oh, yeah, I guess I could see that. Like, his ears are like his hands. So, if you actually look at, like, the walking sideways animation, his ears, like, wiggle when he walks. Which I kind of like that. That's a cute little tidbit of animation. Oh. I think I needed that chest to be a key, and it's not. Which means I think we need boots to, I think we need boots to get anywhere in this dungeon, because on here is the big key? Okay, that's not what I thought. I don't think I can do anything in this dungeon until I get the gloves? Okay, so we got the mirror and one chest in desert. I don't have a answer to where to go after that. Like, this is starting to get odd. I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna dip into Eastern Palace. Because the only thing we need to clear Eastern Palace is the bow and the bow and the lantern. And I've got the lantern. So, at the very least, I can get almost all the way through it. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I have randomized bosses or not. I may not even need the bow. Well, I say that. I don't know. So this is where it gets into weird. Like, I just played a seed using bizarre logic, and now I'm playing a relatively normal seed. Oh, there's 3 chests in the back of Sahasrara here. But I just played a bizarre seed that the logic was kind of off because of enemy randomizer and key sanity. And so now there's gloves and a Dorito and a piece of heart. Wait a second. I know what just happened. Hold on. Hold on a second. First, I gotta mark the gloves. He had a Dorito, which is food, a heart, and a hand. I just raided Sahasrara's Eat, Pray, Love mural that he had hidden. Sahasrara is actually just a middle-aged white woman that likes to be on Instagram. So, I guess the message from Sahasrara is Eat, Pray, Love. I guess really wasn't in that order. It would have been more like Pray, Eat, Love. Alright, so here we are in Eastern Palace. So, with key sanity not on, the keys for this dungeon all have to be in this dungeon. So do the map and the compass. Which means, this is going to be a very straightforward dungeon. There's really not a lot stopping me from doing this. So we go in here and we've got 20 rupees. It's fine. And that is 1. You know what? If I finish this seed relatively fast, I'll go back into my other seed and I'll work on 100%ing it. So, you guys ever, like, I don't know, watch TikTok or videos online? Oh, I have the hookshot, so I can just skip all this to get over here. And that was the map. But you guys ever watch, like, TikTok or something and get, like, some kind of a meme song stuck in your head? Because I have had one stuck in my head for the past couple of days, and I hate it. But it is a classic current TikTok meme, Into the Thick of It, which uses a song from the kids show Backyardigans. So, like, I just keep sitting here thinking to myself, into the thick of it, into the thick of it, we're marching through the bush. Alright, there's the big key. That's nice. I don't want to sing too much of that song. I might get content ID'd. The last thing I need is for that. Hey, Dorito in the big key chest. Or the big chest. So this dungeon's key item was a chip. I'm gonna call that big chest the flavor saver. Dip in here. Go back in this corner and get this key. And head right back out. Alright, so we're going to walk across here. And now you guys will actually get to see the boss key room and how the enemies work here. So there's all of these guys here kind of preventing me from continuing on. And you're supposed to kill every enemy and then it opens it up. I can't powder them. I would have to kill every enemy first. Which again, it's not a hard feat. Especially not with the Master Sword. And now they've opened up. And this spawns a chest. In the chest is the Moon Pearl. Ooh. Can I not powder you guys? Okay, I guess you can't powder these anti-fairies. That's odd. It makes sense. It would break the puzzle of that room. And it's probably a programming oddity to try and do that. But we have the Moon Pearl and the Mirror, which is hinting towards Dark World. Oh, I can get to Tower of Hera now. And Tower of Hera, oddly enough, has no requirements to beat it. And there's the key I need. So if I get all the way to this boss... Oops. Okay. I hate this. My controller keeps, like, disconnecting. And so I just have to go in here and, tell it to check for input changes. And it brings it back. So I'm supposed to kill these guys with arrows. However, I don't have arrows. I have a pot, though. Alright. We'll go down here. There may be, yeah, as I say, there may be a room where I have to kill this guy, and I don't believe pots work on him. We'll find out. Nope. And I can't kill him with sword swipes. Yeah, okay, so this is what I need the arrows for. Can I kill him with the magic rod? Nope. Yeah. Okay. So I will save and quit out of there. We're gonna have one check there. So let's go to, let's go to Sanctuary. Because I know there's also a few other things that I need to check on our way up to Death Mountain, where we will be getting to some interesting things, and we also have Dark World access by going to Death Mountain. Simply for, we'll just teleport to the Dark World for a second. Oh, I actually think I might be able to do Spike Cave with what I have. So, I went to Kakariko, and I actually want to come back down here. I completely skipped all of Lost Woods. There are 2 item checks in Lost Woods. One of them in the last randomizer I didn't check for quite a while. So we're going to go up here. We're going to skip the Drop Thief and get our mushroom, which is a Dorito. Let's get that forest Dorito. Alright, we are officially more than halfway done. And a blue boomerang for our troubles. So, this isn't one of those things where it's like you have to get all the Triforce pieces, then defeat Ganon. As soon as I hit 20 pieces, it ends. Like, straight to credits. There's also more than 20 pieces in the game. So if you were worried about, like, well, what if he doesn't find a piece? Or what if he accidentally gets it to where he can't get a piece? Because you can kind of do that. But I believe there's 25. So what's in here? 20 rupees. Cool. Beating Aghanim doesn't really matter for this run. I can't get to Death Mountain. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I do have the gloves. I can get to Death Mountain. That's fine. Oh, I have the gloves. I can go back to Desert Palace as well. Getting used to thinking in the randomizer mindset is very tricky. Because you got to take a lot into account, and you got to think about, like, what you have. So here we'll pick up an old man. Come on, old man.
Hey, old man. One day you'll be like me. A ghost dog.
I don't know why the old man's going to be a ghost dog. Our ghost dog... The ghost dog Lenk is not... It's not the brightest cookie. Oh no, old man. You gave me 20 bucks and you can't even get back to your home. Or, okay, you just... I can't walk by that guy. Rude. I can't even get in there now. I just need that thing to go away. I want in there. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to old man, refill our hearts. And we will just skip some of the dungeon to go up to the top. We're going to go to Tower of Hera. So I do have access to the west side Death Mountain. Ow. Oh. I have access to West Side Death Mountain, which has a lot of chests. I mean, we've got Paradox Cave and Super Bunny Cave. Hookshot Cave is in the Dark World. I can't do Hookshot Cave. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so there's just some bombs on top of Spectacle Rock, and over here is 20 rupees. So I'm gonna ignore that. What I'm not going to ignore is Dark World. And I don't have a hammer. Okay, I can't do Spike Cave. I tried to jump the gun. Oh, hello, Skull. When I can get to the regular Dark World, I can go to Bumper Cave and get around that. Alright, hey, bully. So, out we go. I got the bombs. Oh, hey, I have the book and the Master Sword, which means I can check these tablets. Oh, Ether Tablet, what do you have for me? A piece of heart. And I'll just leave this oddly crab-shaped rock crumble formation here. As a reminder, peace, love, and crabs, the Joe's Crab Shack way. Alright, so this dungeon is extremely straightforward when you're not using randomizer. So the big key will always be in one of the first couple of chests because you need it to clear the to get to the rest of the dungeon. Where's my boomerang? Boomerang. So I don't have the red meringue. I just have the blue meringue. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of blue meringue until I get that. There's the flute. That gives me access to nothing. Oh, I can't check basement. Okay. I needed a key from one of these first two checks as well to check basement, which means somewhere in this dungeon is going to be a small key. There's 2 and 3. I'll take that heart. There we go. Get around you guys. Go in here. A lot of people dropping arrows. If I could only find the bomb. Or not the bombs, the bow. Ooh, almost walked into that hole. Okay, so where we would usually have to do some shenanigans and drop down, we're going to skip that. So that's another check right there. Oops. We have the big key chest. There's our small key. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's go check the basement before we go up top and fight this boss. And find out if bosses are randomized. So I showed this off in the last one. As long as you're holding a wall, the cape doesn't take magic. So like right now you can't really see it, but I'm grabbing onto the wall and pulling against it. The cape is making me invisible, and I'm not losing any magic for using the cape. Essentially making me invincible. It's the easy, kind of cheap way to get through these tile rooms when you have to sit through them and wait. But we only got a couple more. Here's the last 2 tiles now. Oh, no. Right, this is skull and crossbone formation. It doesn't really look like a skull and crossbone, but you know what? They tried. So this is what it would have looked like if you could see my character, is I'm like sweating and grabbing the wall. Alright, hit that. So we would need the lantern at least to get this chest. But we have both the lantern and the fire rod, which both count as accessible fire sources. Putting this in logic, it was the map. So we still have the compass, which is on the boss. So that's good to know. So the compass is on this boss. There we go. So technically I don't need to beat this dungeon. But I'm gonna. So that's like the one thing, like when you start getting into knowledge of how the randomizer works and how stuff like that is, I can know that like I'm never gonna need, or I'll know what the last randomized item is in a dungeon because it has to have certain things in it. So these dungeons have to have the big key, their own big key, all the keys that you would need, the small keys, the map and the compass. So here I picked up the map, the compass, and the small, or I picked up the map, the small key, and the big key, but I haven't picked up the compass yet. And I know that there's only one item left. It's on this boss. This boss is Mothula. Bosses are randomized. And there we go. Because of the fire rod, that really wasn't a problem. And like I said, there's the compass. Okay, so that clears out this dungeon. And we get our blue pendant. Pendant that doesn't matter. Unless there's a Dorito on Ped. But before we find out if there's a Dorito on Ped, we're going to have to get access to Dark World, because 2 of our pendants are in the Dark World. And currently we are a hammer or a glove away from that. Let me just make sure that all of my stuff is still correct. Yeah, I don't think I've gotten anything else on there, so let's go. To east side, or yeah, east side. I kept saying west side Death Mountain. It's east side Death Mountain. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, you know what? You get to live. I hate you. Hate is a strong word. I loathe him. I feel like loathe is a stronger word than hate. Alright, so Paradox Cave. So we're going to have 2 checks in here and 4 checks up top. Let's see what we get. Heart container. Bow and arrow. I can go clear Eastern. If I could find the boots, I could clear Desert Palace as well. Oh no. There we go. And I'll just swap to the boomerang to get these 5 chests. 20 rupees. A Dorito. Heart container. Oh, that was Sanctuary Heart too. So Sanctuary Heart, like I mentioned in the last randomizer, another heart container, and a sword upgrade. Sanctuary Heart fully restores all of your life. Hey, welcome back, Jim. You've been missing quite a bit. We're already 12 of 20 Doritos in. Yeah, I know. How crazy is that? We have Doritos and the Cheeto sword. I don't think I need to go up there. I need to go out this way. Yeah, so you've missed a decent amount, actually. So let me mark Cheeto sword. We got 2 heart containers, a Dorito, and 20 rupees. Okay, that's... Oh, we got the bow and arrow. That's right. We've cleared Tower of Hera. And some of the things that we know is bosses are randomized, key sanity is off, which means dungeons have normal loot in them. It's really not been a bad seed. Very early Dorito love, though. I need to drop down here to go into Spiral Cave. Yeah. I thought I had the hook shot out. So we do still need the boots to be able to clear desert, and we don't have Dark World access yet. But we got the hook shot early on, and this was standard, so I had to do escape. On top of the bookshelf is a that's our 4th bottle. On top of bookshelf is a piece of heart, so nothing great. I'm clearly not, you know, desperate for that. I have the net. We got the net this time. And not only that, I have picked up a fairy. Alright. So yeah, I've already gotten all 4 bottles. Oh, I wanted to go back down. All 4 bottles, I got the net. I've gotten 12 of 20 Doritos. Like, this seed is actually... When I started, my uncle told me this was a sub 2-hour seed guaranteed. And at first I was just like, there's no way. I'm not that good at this game. This isn't going to be sub 2 hours. We're a little over an hour in, and I'm more than halfway, and moving strong. That's not what I wanted either. Okay, I think I can go in here and do this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Other one. Yeah, these Dorito hunts can go by really quick. So I decided that if I manage to clear this Dorito hunt quickly... Yeah, this is all just from a past hour. Like, this has been very... I thought this was a shop. Very giving and kind to me. But I also, I've decided that if this doesn't take too long, like, if I clear this in under 2 hours, or maybe even a little over 2 hours, but, like, definitely under... My goal was this, like, a 4-hour mark for this. Okay, so what we mean by Dorito hunts, Mountains Gandalf, is, So, you see in the top right corner above my health, I'm looking for pieces of the Triforce. This one take me over? Yeah, okay. So, I'm looking for pieces of the Triforce. And essentially, the Triforce will, when I get all 20 pieces, immediately ends the game. Come on. Ah. Give me fairy. There we go. And they are anywhere. I went to Eastern Palace, and there was one in the big chest. There was one on the mushroom location. There was Sick Kid, who usually gives you the bug net, gave me a Dorito. I'm probably not gonna eat that Dorito. It was from a sick kid, and I don't think he washed his hands. Oh, this isn't what I wanted to go into. But we've had a lot of NPCs giving us Doritos, which is odd. Like, I find that odd. But this has definitely been a funny seed, for sure. From the moment that I started as Lenk the puppy ghost, I don't think our Lapras is doing too well. Alright, where am I needing to fall for this? Am I in the wrong... Like, am I thinking the wrong thing? I think I'm thinking the wrong thing. I think I'm thinking of, Dark World. there's the cave that I have to, like, drop down. Alright, so I don't have access to that. I think we are done on Death Mountain for now. So I'm going to save and quit. And I will start back at Sanctuary. I got lucky and I got some bombs from the chest at Uncle's house, or from Lenk's house. So, I was able to check all of back of Escape. And, I found... Oh yeah, I can clear Eastern. I'm gonna go do that, but the reason that I'm coming to CAC real quick is because we picked up the flute. So I'm gonna go activate the flute, because that'll help us get around faster. And here comes the Swag Duck Anthem. Actually, I should have pulled this up beforehand. Where is my... Here we go. I have the lyrics to the Swag Duck Anthem. So the Swag Duck Anthem, when you play this song, it puts you in a... Like, when you play the flute in front of this, it puts you in a cutscene that's unskippable. And it plays the song for the duck. And they lovingly call it the Swag Duck Anthem. Which, after you play it, it plays it a little bit sped up. But the lyrics for the Swag Duck Anthem are, I am the quacking duck, flying you to and fro. I have silly web feet, look at me go. Mire mountain or lake, flying you at your will. I do not charge a fee, but I still have a bill. So that is the Swag Duck Anthem. If you ever hear me reference that, that is what it's talking about. So I already cleared most of Eastern because I didn't have the bow. But now I have the bow, so this shouldn't be a problem. Enemies are not randomized in this seed, as you can tell by all the enemies seeming normal and in place and appropriate. Which has kind of made this a little easier as well. So we really only have one check here, and this will give us a crystal. And the check is on the boss, which again, randomized bosses. We don't know what I'm going to face. However, I do have both the Ice Rod and the Fire Rod. So I should have no problem even if I get Trinex. But if it is Trinex, like, no, please don't. I also technically have everything I need to beat Turtle Rock. I just don't have access to Turtle Rock. But if I can get in Turtle Rock, I can clear it. I already went through most of the back here, too, because I wasn't sure what I wasn't sure if I needed the bow strictly for the final boss, if it was counting Armos Knights, or if I needed it for one of these guys that's red, because they're impervious to anything but the bow. And it turns out that in this next room here is the red guy, and I need the bow for him. Two arrows. So you really, and like that's the crazy thing, you think you missed so much, but you really only missed an hour, and you didn't miss that much. I love that. That's so satisfying. So that's what I was talking about in my last randomizer, is you come into this room with a charged spin attack, and you basically just kill off all of those enemies in one go. Alright, so let's see. Boss of Eastern Palace is... Oh, Land Molus. What am I doing? I have the perfect weapon for these guys. So the Ice Rod does the most damage to these things. Which, I mean... They live in a desert. It makes sense. Okay, so now with only one left, he's going to start shooting a lot more rocks. And I'm out of magic, so... There we go. Easy peasy, lemon peasy, we got the compass. It's another item I didn't need. But we get our first crystal, and we clear another dungeon. I guess I can mark these. So it's weird. I don't have any reason to, like, mark keys and stuff on this, because, like, this is a key sanity tracker. And I'm not doing key sanity. So, let's flute over to desert. There's almost gotta be something in desert. So desert ledge, I wanted to dip into desert because of that, because that's where the mirror was. Book. Alright, so Praying Puppy opens the way. I missed what we were talking about. Oh no, Fire Rod. So Fire Rod is faster, but Fire Rod doesn't deal as much ice damage as the Ice Rod. The Ice Rod kills them in 2 hits. So I came here earlier and I was unable to progress because I went in here and I got, I think it was maybe the compass. No. I got a piece of heart maybe? Whatever I got, it wasn't a small key, which prevents me from progressing in the rest of this dungeon. Which means I need to go grab a small key from the back and bring it back here to get items. Alright, so let's take my little ghosty man up here and into the back of this area. So, there's the wrong one, I know that. The question is, do I want to go all the way and then back out? Yeah, I got the mirror. I can do that. I'll just go as far as I can, get a key, and then bounce. Ow. You know what? This might actually mean that there's a small key on the boss. You know what? I wasn't thinking. I need the boss key to get back here. So I boots locked this. I can't get through this now without boots. I shouldn't have used that last key. So, boots are somewhere in the world. Because it's going to tell me, yep, missing something, the big key. Okay. So, I have the Master Sword. Time to go fight Aghanim. That's my Dark World access. Alright, and then with Dark World access, I'll get a bunch more checks. That's actually, like, very basic Dark World access. I do have the Moon Pearl. Don't I? Yeah, I do have the Moon Pearl. I did not mark the Moon Pearl. Hello, Lenk. I am Murad... what? Brother of Sahasrara and Agina. Agina! That's the name of the guy in the desert. Behold the power of invisibility. Wait, you could see me? I should have hidden in a hollow tree. If you bring 20 Triforce pieces, I can reassemble it. So, we get 20 Triforce pieces, we talk to him, it ends the game. What am I doing? Oh, I should have gone to the left. That's okay. I can just come out here and do it. What are they going to do? Try and stop me? Oh, I was thinking a lot of things were dropping arrows, but I guess I've been stunning enemies with the hook shot. Which my stun drop must be arrows. But knowing that, it's I'll waste 8 arrows on that. Knowing that my stun drop is arrows. So, like, that has to be a small key for me to get in here. So, this randomizer is not as random as the last one I did, because it's not key sanity. Dungeons are going to have a lot of appropriate items. Like, all dungeons are going to have their appropriate big key, map, and compass. Which kind of takes away from the pool of total locations that items can be in. So, also, when I say things like, my stun drop is arrows, if I stun an enemy by using the hook shot to make it to where they can't move, they would usually in the game drop a different item. So, like, an example of this is if you, in the normal game, if you freeze an enemy and then hit them with the hammer, they will almost always drop a magic potion, which restores your magic meter. Stunning them with the boomerang or the hook shot would do a similar effect as well. And basically that's what I'm doing is I'm stunning with the hook shot, and it's guaranteeing me 5 arrows. I missed something. To be fair, that's not a common knowledge thing, I feel. Where did I miss something? Killed all the enemies in there. That's what I was thinking, was maybe in the maze, but I got the chest that's in here, and there should only be one chest. Just to make sure. Yeah. There's only that one chest. Where did I miss a key? Huh. Yeah, because you can't miss them, is the thing. Like, that's part of the way that a non-key sanity randomizer works. You can't lose a key. Huh. Oh, there's the block I have to push. I was like, how do I get out of this maze? Because I have to open this door. It's weird. I've like never gone backwards through this maze. I could use the mirror and just start this dungeon over. Okay. So, back in here. And like I'm trying to think, I killed all the enemies in every room. I got this chest, which was a key. This is the... Yeah. Okay, so... I'll go back up, and if I hit that door again that's locked, then... I messed up somewhere. So I fully checked maze room. There's nothing in there. There's no enemies in here. Yeah, that's the crazy thing, is like, it's... You can't... You can't lock yourself out of a dungeon like this. Okay. I stunned the enemy and it gave me a different drop. Oh. I thought it might be that a guard drops one. But because I used the stun drop, it gives me a different drop pool. That's bizarre. Well, hey, now you know. So that stun drop that I was bragging about being a cool thing actually ended up being a bit of a hindrance. Oh, hello. Can I get one more heart? One more heart? One more heart? There we go. You know what? Just because it's the only one that's left, I'll go ahead and take it. Alright, I don't have to kill any of those guys. I don't have to kill any of these guys either. I'm a friendly ghost. I absolutely killed those guys, though. Alright, here we go. And... time to fight Aghanim. Our first round. Here we go. Come at me, bro. 1. Ah. Really? Oh yeah, we're definitely doing swag strats. I got swagnet. We were absolutely swagnetting this. Oh my gosh, seriously. There's what, 6 blue balls? Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but whenever I'm like, having downtime, I'm making the dog, like, dance against the wall to the music. Alright, here we go. And just like that, Aghanim 1 is down. And Dark World access. Okay, so what do we need to get to Ganon? Go find Triforce pieces, dingus. We're not gonna get to Ganon. Here we have some bombs. I'm not even gonna get those. I'm gonna laugh if, like, the last... Because, so there's more than, just the... Oh, I have to take the long way around to get to Hype Cave. His tower is... I don't think it's open. I think you still have to get a certain number of crystals to get into it. But it absolutely is, you can find Doritos in his tower. And so, like, I would be very upset if, the last Doritos I need are in his tower. So, like, we started off strong, we were finding a bunch, now we're finding nothing. And this is how Dorito hunts kind of go. So I'm going to come up here and check Catfish, because it's kind of out of the way. Right, map check. I did it in the light world. So we've got... Skullwoods is our green pendant. And... Pod is our other basic. Misery Mire and Swamp Palace are our red crystals. So the difference between a green pendant and a non-green pendant, the green pendant gets us a free item from Sahasrara. The other pendants are just needed for pedestal check, to get the Master Sword, which is not a Master Sword in this game. Hey, some bombs. That's not as good as Quake. The other thing is the red crystals. The red crystals are essentially what would be the crystals from Dungeons 5 and 6. And they open up the bomb shop to have the big bomb, which you can then take to Pyramid and open up the Pyramid Fairy, which will have 2 chests in it. Rude. Hook shot. So I don't have... Go away, B. I don't want you, B. I don't have boots, and I don't have better gloves. There we go. Gosh, navigating this back area is kind of hard when you can't do things. Okay, so I can come up here and get this check in the light world. You're right, I did walk into that. Alright, so bomb. And I'll pick up the bombs to replenish. And woo. We got blue cane. So that's both of our canes now. Pop back over to Dark World. I can't go this way. I have to take the long way out through the graveyard maze. So, on the hedge maze was, flippers, which meant I got early flippers. You know, yeah, you come to life. What's on, Bumper Cave Ledge? Because I can do Bumper Cave. So, here's hoping we find a Dorito up here. Piece of heart. I don't need it. I did check, Lumberjack. Lumberjack was nothing. Oh, I can clear Skullwoods. So let's go do that. I don't want this entrance. I'll take it. She's gonna wrap me around anyways. If I stop going the wrong way. So I can clear Skullwoods. That's nice. I was trying to think if there's anything I need for it, but all I need is the fire rod, and I have that. Everything else will be in the dungeon. I don't think I can clear Thieves Town, but I can get fairly close. I don't have the hammer, so that's one chest I can't get. Why did I do that? That's not what I want to do. You know what? Before I go in there, though, let's check. Let's check the actual Thieves Town checks. Yeah, I don't have the boots. Boy, I would like to have the boots. Boots would help me clear Desert Palace. Alright, so pay him money. We get a rupee and 20 rupees. Doesn't seem like that was worth it. Go ahead and open this. We will check C-shaped house. For 5 rupees. It is aptly named C-shaped house because the house is shaped like a C. I can't go do pegs, hammer pegs, because I don't have the hammer. What do we got here? Something good? Butter sword. No more Cheetos, guys. Guess our hands are looking clean now. Alright, so let's go ahead and go up to Skullwoods. We'll clear Skullwoods. So, Butter Sword is essentially the golden sword. It is the strongest sword you can get in the game. In the original game, you get it by going through all the steps to get the tempered sword, and then throwing your tempered sword into the Great Fairy Fountain inside the pyramid, which you can only do, like I said, after you've completed the 5th and 6th dungeon. Or 5th and 6th, yeah, 5th and 6th dungeon. And basically, it's your level 4 sword. They call it the butter sword because it looks like a stick of butter. Alright. Chest 1. So there was our map. Chest 2. Big key. That's kind of nice. Also, don't ever feel bad about asking questions, because, like, I do use a lot of, like, lingo that is kind of unique to randomizers. And I have no problem explaining it. Because I want everyone to understand what I'm, like, the jokes that I'm making and stuff. And, like, some of you may know it, some of you may not. Hey, there's a Dorito. I don't want you to shock me. Okay. Alright. So what I did there was, I essentially, you're supposed to come around the back and blow up that and then get down there, but I just saved some time. I don't know why I used that key there. I shouldn't have done that. It doesn't matter. I can't lock myself out of this dungeon. Also, I wouldn't say you're that old. I know you. You're not that much older than me. And most of the people that come in here are about my age. And we've got the red cane, so I don't need to do all the shenanigans of pulling a statue to come up here and get this chest, which I think... Leave me alone. Yeah, I think that's going to be another small key. Oh, I do want to see this. What did I turn into? Oh, I turned into, like, this weird slug thing. Okay, that's weird. Also, there's another key right here. If I could stop getting hit, that'd be fine. That'd be great. You know what? I think one of my things is... Nope, it's fairies and greens, huh? We're all old. Let's all be old together. Alright, so back of Skull Woods. Really? Not a single heart? Alright. Time to go get this one chest here. Can I please? Can I please? I don't want to be a slug. Okay, I'm a slug. So this is like Lapras's zombie form. Hey, it's the compass. I'm just gonna... Oh, yeah. There's a pot underneath of there that I can pick up. I do forget about that. But it doesn't super matter. Can I please? I would just like one heart. Well, I got what I wanted. I hate, I hate, I hate it. I said I wanted 1 heart, and now I have 1 heart. Thank you. And I keep getting hit. Alright, so there should be a heart here, too. Nope. Ooh. Alright, so what's our boss down here? Oh, boy. On the plus side, I got slowdown helping me. On the downside, it's moving. And I died. That's okay. I've got 2 fairies, so this will stop the beeping at least. Please? Thank you. Ugh, I hate this boss arena when it's any boss. The only one that I think is actually decent here is Moldorm. And it's because Moldorm just gets stuck in the, like, wherever the platforms are moving. Huh. Okay, that's kind of funny. And piece of heart. And a green pendant. Let's go ahead and mark off everything for that dungeon. It is clear. So now we can go to Thieves Town and dip in there. True, I can also get the Sahasrara item now. I wonder if he's going to have vanilla boots. I'm trying to think about the best way to go about this, and if I'm going to dip into... if I'm going to dip into the... Thieves Town dungeon, then I should go there before anything else, because I don't have an easy way back into the Dark World. I can't really get to any of the rocks. I don't have the hammer or the second glove. Whereas, if I go back to the Light World, I can flute to anywhere. So, it makes more sense for me to go after Thieves Town real quick. Yeah, the Warp Pit Castle is my only way back into the Dark World. But, like, I would have to warp to Castle, walk by Pod, walk by, go up around Sanctuary, Dark Sanctuary, and then come back down this way. When, like, I'm already here, I could just go here. And then after I get out of here, I'll go check Dig Game, because I haven't checked that yet. And then I can check Cave 45, Cave whatever number it is. Hey, shield. Go ahead and mark the shield. Fully upgraded sword. I did chess game. Chess game gave me like 21 rupees. Fully upgraded sword. Then I got a shield. So what do we got here? 20 rupees. Zombie Lapras. Wow. So, one of these next 2 chests has to be a big key for me to be able to get into the back end of this dungeon. What am I doing? It's down here. They're both down here. So the compass. Okay, so this one is going to be Vanilla Big Key. Wow. Wow. So now we get to go to the back of this dungeon. I'm in the wrong section. That's not where I need to go up yet. Okay, so there's a key up here, which is fine. I have the compass, so the map could be in the one chest that I can't get in this dungeon, and if it is, great. If I get the map in either of the 3 chests remaining, then I need the hammer to complete this dungeon. So here we see these are the Patricks that we were seeing the other day, but their normal color is like a see-through red. You know what? I got the powder, and it went right in my face. I was gonna say I can catch that fairy. Just go ahead and do that. Pop this. Alright, so here we go. Hey, a Dorito. Alright, so that's 14 out of 20. Only 6 left. I didn't let that bomb explode. There we go. Okay, 16 out, or 6 left out of 20. Which, I was gonna say this earlier. They actually give you more than 20. So there's like 25. And so I really only need to find 6 of a possible, like, 9 remaining? No, 6 out of, 11 remaining. But there's so many item locations they could put it in, even putting in 25 is not a problem. Oh. Alright, so we'll go down to the basement. There's one chest I can check here. And I just have to hope that it is not the map. I can't lift this, right? Yeah. Oh, no, I can. Okay. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, make sure I don't have the powered up gloves already. And that I'm just dumb. Alright, so moment of truth. We don't want this to be the map. It's the map. That's... You know what? I can't even get in there. I need a small key, which means there's a small key on the boss. So there's a small key on the boss that locks an item in a room that I need the hammer to get the item. Let's go beat the boss. Then all I have to do is come back and get that item if it's desperate. But again, even if it's a Dorito, there's 4 other Doritos I could find out there that could potentially be what I need as well. Helmasaur King. We didn't even fight him. Can I fight him? I can. Yeah. Usually you hit this guy with the hammer, but you can also use bombs. I don't like using bombs. And there we go. Hammerless Helmasaur King. And there's our small key. Oh no, it's a Dorito. Oh. So this is what I was talking about weird logic. That last chest is a small key, locked behind a small key door. I don't need it. This dungeon is cleared. Top left chest in Thieves Town. What do you mean top left? Like in the dungeon? If it's in the town, I've gotten it. If it's in the dungeon, I got it. In the front part, yeah, I got all 4 chests in the front part. Because the thing is, I can't get you yet. There would essentially have to be, oh, I can't go around this? Right, okay. Oh no, here we go. I can drop down here. Essentially, the big key has to be in one of those first 4 chests. So you always check those chests first. But the other side of it is I know I got 7 items. So the other thing is because there was big key, map, compass, Dorito, 20 rupees. There's the small key in a chest. Like, it adds up to, I got all of the items. There's nothing I could be missing. It has to be a small key locked behind a locked door. Wow, 4 digs for 10 bombs. Yeah, I'm out. But that's okay, because it just means that that's another dungeon that's clear. I can go clear Swamp Palace. Like, I actually can clear a lot of these dungeons. So, I'll make my way down to Swamp Palace. I'm going to end up doing this Sahasrara check, like, dead last. And it's going to be a Dorito. He's going to be like, "Oh, Link, you brought me back my necklace. Have this chip that I accidentally dropped behind my couch." And we're all going to get some good laughs. Yeah, I'm going to get K45. I was just getting Tree Kid. So now that we've done that, let's warp. And Piece of Heart. I'm here, I'll grab it. And it's a heart container. Pretty nice. Seems decent. Alright, so if we can get around to Hype Cave. Haven't done Hype Cave yet. Seems weird having been in the dungeon in the Dark World for so long, but because I've had to take such a long path, I haven't done Hype Cave yet. Alright, so here we go. Hype Cave time. Alright, creepy guy in Hype Cave. What do you got for me? Piece of heart. Heart container. A Dorito, 16. Some arrows and some more arrows. Wasn't quite game, but you know what? We got a Dorito. I'll give that some good hype. That's a solid 7 out of 10 hype for that Hype Cave. It's much better than the last Hype Cave we got. What? No, we got a heart container and a full Dorito. That's pretty good. Three out of 10 for Hype Cave. Alright, we gotta go in here and drop the water again. And we will be able to full clear Swamp Palace. Which Swamp Palace is one of our 5-6 crystals, so nice. Let's get our mandatory small key chest. Hey, small key. So that chest in a non-key sanity randomizer will always be a small key, because it has to. This chest, however, is a hammer. So there's our easy Dark World access, and now I can do peg check. There's a few things that gets me. Hammer's nice. I need to mark it as soon as I get out of this room. So, hammer. Hammer! I hate that that's like one of my favorite like things that's gotten stuck in my head is if you've played Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, which is like a Mario RPG, but not Super Mario RPG, which is very good, very different. But you can swap between different actions, and like you play as both Mario and Luigi at the same time. You can make them jump, or you can make them use a hammer, and when you swap between them, they would go like jump, hammer, and like it's just goofy to hear them just go hammer. And now anytime I'm dealing with a hammer in a video game, that's just what pops into my mind is hammer. All right. Look at that. We've hit the 2-hour mark just about, and we're still going in this. Not a sub 2-hour seed. Probably because I'm bad at this game, not because that this is a bad seed. It was deceptively good, though. Like, this seed has been all over the place. There's my key. So, you said the Thieves' Town Big Chest, but the thing is Thieves' Town Big Chest has the small key for that room. I messed up. I did a goof! I gotta leave the dungeon and restart it. I was just talking about that the other day, about how the logic works. And how this dungeon is very straightforward, even in Key Sanity. And it's because I flooded the key that I needed. And once you flood it, you can't go back and get it. That said, getting back there is pretty simple. I've already gotten all the keys I need. Oh no, it's still flooded. Will it unflood? Did I not, like, I didn't just screw myself, did I? Okay, it's unflooded. Let's get the key. Moment of panic there. Now I have no problem flooding that. I no longer need to get that pot. I'm just going to put that spike trap back in its little home. Alright. The rest of this dungeon should be fine. The only thing that could trip me up now is if the big key is on the boss, because then I would have to come back into the dungeon to get the big chest. I'm hoping the big key is somewhere in the back half here. So, let us find out. Alright, so this will get us a chest. Hey, look at that. Quake. Alright, so that's Quake medallion. Which, again, Quake was the only medallion we didn't get to see, so I'll show this off for you guys. Fancy sword magic. We got a bunch of rupees. And a heart container. Ooh. I was hoping that we would get the big key out of that chest. And we did not. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. We just may have to do a little backtracking. So, the medallions in this game, I could see people missing Quake. It's a little obscure. I guess there is a sign kind of right there that tells you how to get it. And it's not... No, Quake is mandatory. You need Quake to get through Turtle Rock, so you'll never miss it. It's, Bombos would be the one that you would miss. No, you don't need the big key to open the boss door. Not for this dungeon. So, we absolutely could have big key on boss. That being said, we've still got 4 more checks. One of them being the boss. But we've got 2 more down here and around the corner. And then we've got 1 more before the boss. We have the map. The compass is going to be in one of these. So, big key, compass. Big key, boots. Can't complain about boots. Which means we now have 2 checks. So, is this the big key? Piece of heart. Big key is on the boss. So that's an interesting thing. And I'm actually kind of, like, I hate to say that I'm kind of happy that it turned out like that. But that's one of the things that you would only see something like this in a randomizer. Is getting to see the big key for a dungeon on the boss of that dungeon. Correct. I do have to come back for that. Oh, hey. Maybe we just fought you. I mean, I'll fight you again. It's gonna be easier fight this time. And last one. So now we just gotta get our spin attacks off. There's 1. And 2. Alright, give me the big key guy. Half magic. Big key is in the big key chest. I just did Ice Palace. This isn't right. Ah. No, don't kill me. Give me a second. Okay, so we did this one. Alright, so we can full clear pod. So I can go up to pod now that I have hammer, and I can check Sahasrara on my way there. I can't do Ice Palace without the mitts. I just got half magic. I can't do Misery Mire without the mitts. I can't do Turtle... I could maybe do Turtle Rock, actually. No, I need the mitts to get to Dark World Turtle Rock. I can't do Turtle Rock without the mitts. So I need the mitts to get to the last 3 dungeons, but I can clear Desert Palace and Pod. Okay, so let's go. This is gonna be good. There's a lot of, like, weird oddities of, like, the last chest that I would need is an item locked in it that I can't get. That, like, it's locking itself behind it. Misery Mire is my other red crystal, which means if I want to do Pyramid Fairy, I have to ooh, I can do Hammer Dash. That is true. So some big things that are like a lot of items in a place that I can check now. I can check Hookshot Cave and Dark Death Mountain. I can check most of Dark Death Mountain, even without the mitts. I can check Spike Cave. Just go ahead and warp. So I'll do my Sahasrara check right now. Alright, Sah, what you got? Heart container. It's not worth it. I know he's kind of mad because I kind of I kind of pillaged his Eat, Pray, Love that he had in the back. Oh man, I think you guys missed that. When I came back here, in the back of Sahasrara's hut was gloves, Dorito, heart container. It was Eat, Pray, Love. Dorito is eat, the hand is pray, the heart is love. Sahasrara is a middle-aged white woman on Instagram. And I think that will probably be my favorite thing about this this run so far, is that Sahasrara is secretly a middle-aged white woman on Instagram. Heart container. Well, piece of heart. So this is another interesting dungeon because, again, this dungeon in Keysanity has so many checks. But in normal randomizers, it's really kind of barren because there's a lot of keys for it. I'm not going to say it's entirely barren. It's 14 chests. Let's see how many keys are there. 6 of those chests are keys. Save a bomb. I should not have that. Hey, let's save another bomb. There we go. Forgot how to fight that for a second. Ah. Okay, so... here's another chest. Big key. That's nice. I can't complain. Bomb. Hammer. Another chest. Small key. It's 1 of 6. Right. I gotta hit this thing. I think Pod was one of the dungeons I ended up not clearing in my last randomizer. So let's go ahead and go down here. Now I'll use my key to get this. And then I'll drop down and get the other chest. So that's 2 checks right there. Small key? Yeah. So had I not used that small key there, that could again have been a small key locked behind... Like, had I used that small key in a different place, that could have been a small key locked behind a locked door that you need a small key to get through. I think I'm using these keys efficiently enough that I should be able to, just kind of ignore that. So now in here, we will have this. Okay, it's another small key. That is a much trickier thing to do if you don't have the red cane. Because you can't just place a block there and explode it to trigger those. You have to actually try. Ooh. I got gutsy there. Okay, so in here we have a few checks. We've already got the big key, so we'll be able to get this as well. Here's a check. Compass. Yep. Another. The map. This has been the Pointless Room. Pointless Maze. Let's hope Big Key Chest has something good for us. Big Key Chest in Pod is 100 rupees. It's not what we want. Oh, man, but think of how many bags of Doritos I could buy. We're so close, though. Just 4 more Doritos, and we can end this. Alright, so I'm going to go into this next room, and there will be 2 chests down the spiral thing, and a chest right here in the center. Small key, which makes sense. It's not what I wanted. Small key. Come on. Dorito! Alright, so we've only got a few more chests to check. There's one right here. Silver arrows. Okay, that's gonna make some fights in this game a lot easier now. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and pull up this. And why bother? Now they only all take one hit. Shoot the statue. There we go. I'm going to need the hammer to progress any past this. It's so nice being able to do stuff with items you're not supposed to have yet. Like the hookshot, not supposed to have that there. Alright. Hammer, turtle. And in this room, watching people do this room in the dark is insane. Like, I know some people that are good at darkroom stuff, and they'll even light a torch in there, just because that room can get annoying. Throwback to the original Legend of Zelda that had stuff like that in it all the time. Oh my gosh, Butter Sword makes that so nice. And our boss. We have the map and the... Oh, Armos Knights. Good thing I got the silver arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 20 rupees. As I say, there has to be an item on here because we already got the... We already got the 2 dungeon items. So that is all of Pod. Oof. Oh no. That does open Ped. Ooh. I haven't checked Ped. We might be doing a blind Ped pool. Before that, though... Ped is the pedestal where the Master Sword sleeps. In the last randomizer I did, pedestal was the bug net, and I never got it. In this one, we don't know what it'll be. Ah, there we go. So now I can come in through here, and I can get the rest of the stuff for this dungeon. Again, you don't have to apologize about asking questions. I'm using a lot of abbreviations and lingo, like I said, that is commonly used by speedrunners and rando racers. So it makes sense to maybe not understand all the things I'm saying. So first things first, in here we have the big key. I get the big key. I can now fight the boss of this dungeon. However, oh, I don't have the map or the compass, which means one of them is on the boss, and the other is in the big key room. Okay, so in here is going to be the small key, which will let me get to the big key room, which will open up... tell me what's on the boss. So let's just go ahead and do it. Let's find out what it is. We'll figure it out together. Oh, there's another chest here. Never mind. This could be one of them. So this could be the map and the compass. It's the mitts. Awesome. Which means I can do swamp. I can do swamp. I can do all of Dark Death Mountain. Yeah, there's no need to finish Desert now, unless I need all crystals to enter Ganon's Tower. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish it just to finish it. Like I'm not racing anybody with this, so I'm allowed to make these gambles. There's no punishment for it. Where like, if I didn't need to finish Desert and I was racing somebody, this would be where they could take a significant lead ahead of me by choosing not to finish the dungeon, or even if they had grabbed a key and used it to open earlier, instead of coming all the way to the back and clearing it, I could have had the gloves so much earlier had I not gone all the way to the boss door. So that was straight up my poor choice coming back to haunt me. I need to mark glows. There we go. Hey, buddy. And what is our boss of Desert? Helmasaur. Hey, I got the hammer now. Fight you right. So it takes a lot more hits with the hammer to knock off his mask than it does with bombs. But to me, bombs are more inconsistent and dangerous. And now that his mask is off, one silver arrow. First try. And this is going to be the map. But it's also a crystal. Alright, so with that, we now have all but 3 dungeons complete. Let's go get some miscellaneous checks before we start diving into other things. So now I can go and get, I shouldn't do it this way. I need to go to Dark World. I can get Blacksmith, I can get Hammer Pegs, I can get Magic Bat, all right together. My good old buddy, Jeremiah. So, Jeremiah is an easily, kind of a randomizer joke, speedrunner joke, that when I get there and explain it, it'll be like, oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. So, we come down here, and we're going to pick up our good buddy, Jeremiah. We call him Jeremiah because he is a bullfrog, and he is a good friend of ours. Never understood a single word he said. That's the end of that. There's not more. I just never understood a single word he said. It was a tough friendship. We struggled a lot. Here you go, man. Alright, get back to making that bread. Man, now I actually want like a French loaf. 20 bucks? It's not great, man. Yeah, so I'll do this, and then after this I can pick up the chest and take the chest to the locksmith. What you got for me, Magic Bat? What kind of curse are you gonna give me today? He gives me the curse of... Doritos! Mmm. You know what? I bet you that's one of those, like, flamin' hot Doritos. Have you guys seen the Doritos roulettes? So, it's a bag of nacho cheese Doritos, but sometimes, instead of being nacho cheese, they're flaming hot. Let's see if I can do this. No. Okay, I can't. I'm not good at hammer dashing. And down here is a piece of heart. I'll pick it up. Hey, heart container. We only need 2 more Doritos. Let's see here. I don't think I can jump off. Oh, okay. I can jump off ledges. So, we'll do this. I can go back and do the Hero's Grave. Or King's Tomb, or whatever you want to call it. Bonk Rocks, now that I've got boots. Let's just go ahead and warp to the light world here. Actually, right after this, I'm going to be checking Bombo's tablet. And that's a Dorito. 1 more Dorito left, guys. We are so close to not having to enter Turtle Rock or face Trinex at all in this randomizer. I probably just jinxed it for myself, didn't I? Alright, get the book out. Do some desert reading. That is our last Dorito. And there we go. So with that, we are not going to Dark Death Mountain. We are not going to Turtle Rock. We aren't even going to go to yeah, no. I was like, how do I get through here? We will find out what's on Ped, because we will get the won't let me do that. We will get the credits. The credits will tell us what is on pedestal. Hey, bud. And here are the credits. We have assembled the Triforce. Look at our amazing Doritos. Winner. Winner, winner, Dorito dinner. Alright, so let me just go ahead and get fast forward ready. Oh, does this not give me credits? Oh yeah, sure enough. It just stops on this screen. That's the end of it. Alright, so, 2.5 hours. I'm going to stream a little bit longer, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back into my previous, randomizer, and I think I'm going to try and get the, I'm going to try and get the last last 19 chests that I was missing, or item checks. So I'm going to 100% that last randomizer because this one didn't take that long. So, for YouTube, I'm going to end this YouTube video here. Thanks, guys, for coming on this Dorito hunt with me. We had a great time, and I'll see you guys in the next video.